Hey peeps, Izzy Macaroni here, welcome back to the Temple of Amun-Ra. So last time I was actually a little bit concerned that I took damage on both circular blade traps, and I wasn't sure if that might have to be something I had to redo, but in my later practices it's all been okie dokie. There was one section that I was kind of getting worried about, because it can be a little RNG on the shooting of the enemy for some reason. And it can end up being fatal, but as long as that doesn't go too badly, then the rest of it should be okie dokie. So now let's head on into this new area, go left or right, doesn't matter which. Leads to the same place. And we're in this new area. So that's kind of shown as a jump switch. You probably didn't see it because you were focusing on the glowing cat. So you can see the glowing cat. And the jump switch. If I get my binoculars, that might be more helpful, unless the plants are all in the way. There's the jump switch on that far column. So, the tops of these pillars are climbable. We have to actually close up the monkey bar circuits, because the deal is, in this room, let me show you, we've got two gates, one here, and one over there. So this closer one, I will show you, it's got the obelisk where we're going to place our 4 stones once we have them. So the 2 other stones are through the other gate, so we have to get these open. So yeah, we're going to do a lot of climbing. We've got some monkey bar situations, and we need to close up the gaps in the monkey bars as well. So we've got to sort all of that and find the jump switches we need. And I'm first going to shoot some vases just for some items. So one here with flares. Another one with flares. And then another one will have a Medpack just over here. Okay. And another thing, we have a secret down in the water there that's actually currently closed. But once we do open up that and go and get that secret, there's a lever in there that will open up the next secret, which is actually... whereabouts is it? I think it's behind the columns, it's high up. Yeah, it's high up behind a load of plants, so it's not too easy to spot anyway. But now I'm going to start climbing. I have to make my way up and get to that far end jump switch. So this is the starting point, and this section is a little tedious. We'll have to keep jumping around and starting again a few times. Okay, so I'm just going to hop to the climbable columns. Only the top section obviously is climbable. And where Lara's grabbed, you see her hand is on the tile line. That's a good spot to be, especially, like, you don't want to be too high, because we need to flip off of these, and she'll bang her head otherwise. So from this third column, I'm actually going to hop back, and it's important that you are in this position with Lara's hands on the tile line, otherwise she'll not grab this gap. So I'm only coming this way just to pull a lever for the secret that's down in the water. So as you can see, I jumped up and grabbed the monkey bars. So there's the green shrubbery area to my left, so to get in there, just come to this section, let go and grab the ladder. You see another pot down on the ground there, that's got nothing in it, so I thought I'd leave that one be. Okay, so through the plants, there is this lever. So this is the one that's opened up the trapdoor down in the secret in the water. Right, so now back to the monkey bar to save us dropping down and climbing back again. And I'm gonna head to the jump switch now, heading straight there. Okay, so you see to the left there is the gap in the monkey bar, so that is what's going to change now. Nice. So we've completed that section, so we can get up onto the sandy area. There's another lever there we need to pull. So I'm going to rush around and start again and just make my way there on the monkey bars. So again, we need to grab this gap in the ledge, and then we can get onto the monkey bars. And then just follow the path where we've completed the section, and just make your way to the sandy slope. Okay, the first gate is open, so let's continue and open the second one. So to save dropping down again, I'm gonna hit the slope here and grab the monkey bars, so it's not always so successful. You're better off jumping onto it forward instead of standing in front of it and jumping backwards. So it's okay to keep saving here, just in case you make a mistake. It saves a lot of time. Because this is a very long-winded puzzle section. There we go. So just continue. It's not all that obvious what I'm going to do now. So straight ahead of me, we do have a gap. But on the furthest, well, you can't see if I try to look, on the furthest column, ladder section, there's a jump switch on the other side of that. So that's where I'm going to head to now. I'm just going to come this way because I need to hop to and from the columns again. So let go and grab this one. Don't be too high. Okay. Okay, here we go. Here's the jump switch. So just let go and grab the jump switch. So that's altered more of the monkey bars so that we can go further along. So there is another jump lever up there, so that's our main goal. So before I start climbing back up, I'm going to go for the secrets now that I'm down on the ground after pulling the lever to open that up. This stupid bush. So it might be worth a save. So there we go, we've got an item here and one on the other side. There's more items through this blade trap. Oh crap. Okay, it's fine. Okay. How did that happen? Okay. So once you get the first two items, you might be better off getting some air, but not me, I'm too stubborn. Okay, and this lever here, that opens the secret up the top. Where am I? Okay. Okay, so you gotta be quick for that one. Right, so again, I'm gonna start climbing up, and I'm gonna use the monkey bars now to get all the way across. Fortunately, this time, we've also been given a shortcut. Okay, so again from column 3 we can hop off and grab the edge. And now we can just head straight across. We've closed up a gap here to give us a shortcut. So you see this panel here that we closed? That was the odd one. So I will now go and grab this secret that's high up here. So that's actually just through these plants. And if I show you the ceiling section, you see how it starts to slope upwards a bit? We need to be on this lowest point here to be able to get into the gap. There we go. So there was a gate here, but we've now opened it. Shoot that, and here are our items, some grenades and a medpack. So now just grab again and carry on. So again, we need to be on this very corner section. Okay, we can continue this way. Okay, and then when you're all the way forward, just let go and grab the jump switch. So taking a bit of damage there. So now I've opened both of the gates. So the one where we place the stones, I'm not going to bother going in there just yet. There are some items you can grab if you want, but I'll ignore them for now and just go through this gate. So in this room, we've got a lot of blocks we can move. So I'm going to start clockwise. Is this clockwise? How do clocks work? So I'll have to stop and then go back the other way. So go anti-clockwise just because of the positioning of the blocks. I'll be pulling them in my way. So behind this first block, there is a gate. So that leads just to a small section. Behind this block, there is just a jackal. So I'll not bother moving that one. I'll move this one. And there's a medpack here. And this one and that's got a gateway behind it, so through there is where we can get one of our stones. So now I'll have to start from this way again, so I'll push this. And we can use a star to open up a trapdoor there, and that leads to another stone. So it really doesn't matter which one you do first. Okay, behind here is a lever. Let's go ahead and pull that. So that's opened the door that's over in the corner behind the first block that I moved. And let me just, there we go, pull this for a medpack, and I will not pull the last block. There's just a jackal behind it. Nice. So as I've said, it doesn't matter which puzzle room you want to do first. I'm actually just going to choose this just for the timings of the videos. I think this one might be a bit quicker. Don't quote me though. So let's come through here. We've just opened this up with the lever. We'll have some scorpions. Don't get poisoned. Oh, I almost didn't see that last one. It's only because Lara was pointing at it. So it's easy to get lost in this room simply because of this big old fountain. But come to the right hand side and we can place a star here. So that's opened up that room. Okay, come on in, and the door will close behind you. Who would have thought? Okay, first I'm going to drop down, so if we do have a look up, we can see that we're going to have to do some climbing. So firstly, I will go down to the bottom. It's not that far, but just to minimize any kind of health loss. Okay, we'll have a couple of crocodiles. I'll go ahead and grab my shotgun. Where's the other one? Okay. So if we have a look around, you'll see this lever. And you'll notice this is an underwater lever, so that's a hint that we're going to be flooding this area. So before I do that, I'm actually just going to try and pull a lever to open up a secret for later on. So you have to do this before flooding the area. You can't unflood the area. So pull this block out of the way. So I'll pull it twice. I'm going to need this one anyway in order to flood this room. We're not flooding the whole room, just making a bit of a mess. Flooding it a little bit. Okay, so now come around the blocks. And pulling that has allowed us to be able to pull this. I'm going to pull it twice. So now we can run straight around and be able to get in to where I've just pulled the block from. So that's opened up a secret that's high up. Oh, and we have another crocodile after pulling that lever. Forgot about him. Alright, so flooding the area. Well, we have this drain, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and block the drain. Nice. Some sweet Angel of Darkness music as well. Okay, pull the lever. Nice. So that's high up, so that'll help us do what we need to do. So now we can start climbing upwards. And pulling that underwater lever also raised this block here. So this column was not here before pulling that lever. There you go, she wouldn't grab. Okay, so if we have a look, you see on the second golden column there, there's our stone. But we can't just go ahead and jump to it because this first column, if you stand on that, you will be turned to gold and you will die. So it's the same animation from Tomb Raider 1, so that's pretty awesome. So we have to just climb up to that ledge and then jump down to the stone. So to get there, we have this gap we can grab and then just shimmy on up to the high ledge. And this is where it can get a bit funny with the health. Like we might get into trouble, we might be okay. So just angle for that, make sure you're against the wall. I will save. And I'm gonna grab a strong weapon such as my Desert Eagle. So I kinda did save the bullets for this moment. So just do a standing jump to here. And when we pick this up, there we go. So we do have a harpy as well. That's the problem. The harpy's going to be attacking my other self. And don't shoot your other self, you probably already know that. It's hard to know if I'm actually shooting it. There we go, so that was successful. Sometimes it's like I'm just not hitting it, and in that time I'm actually dying because the harpy is attacking my other self. So that's the only reason it can be unsuccessful. Okay, so now we've got the stone. We're still trapped in here, the door's still closed. So we need to climb all the way up and pull the lever to open the door. Okay, so we do need to drop down in order to start climbing back up. Ignore any sirens if you can hear the sirens. I'll do my best to edit them out. I hope they were not audible. Okay, so back up to here again, and then to this next gap. So these jumps are pretty straightforward. You can see where you're going to. If you can't, then look for a gap in a ledge. Okay, so this next one, once I climb up, will have another harpy, but this one is easy peasy because it's right here. There we go. Right, so again, let's jump up to this gap and just shimmy all the way around. Don't look down. Okay, so the underwater lever opened up this opening. So if you've not pulled that by now, that's kind of annoying. You're gonna have hoped you've done it. Okay, so come on in. We do have a burner on the wall. Be careful of this to the right. Just trying to see what tile space I'm on. So it's got a pretty long interval, so we're pretty safe. I'm just gonna come around the side of this railing just to pick up a medpack. Okay, and pull this lever. So if you noticed as I was crawling before I got to the burner, there was a space where we could stand up. That's where that is. So now we can climb up through there. Before I go back, this is the secret that I opened up by pulling the blocks out. So let me just grab the pistols. I'm gonna shoot the vases. Okay. And this is a well worthwhile secret. We have 3 pickups of Desert Eagle ammo and a medpack. Nice. I keep getting paranoid that I can hear the sirens. I just don't want to be talking while they're happening because I'll be able to edit it out easier if I'm not talking. Oh, let's go. Okay, so just here. There we go. We can climb on up. Now we've got rid of the hatch. So now from here we can just drop and grab and then just continue shimmying along. Okay, and just turn to the center, and here is the lever that will open up the door. So just grabbing the edge just in case. There we go. So I'm gonna hop back again just to grab the shotgun shells you can see on the far ledge. Okay, so now we've got to get down again. So the quickest way down, just jump. So make sure you're not going to land on anything. Nice, 10 out of 10. Sweet. Okay, so just one more to go. Oh, that's kind of deep. Okay. Okay, so last one is this away, so I'll not do that this time. You'll have to wait until next time, and then I'll have all 4 stones. So thank you for watching, and I hope to see you there. Take it easy, guys and girls.